Number 23, Gary Jackson has not scored well so far. Can he now put a spanner in the works? Number 18, Gary Parmenter. He had a great first ride and then problems by hitting the boards in his second ride. And let's not forget number 184, John Hiscock and Gary Parmenter. Going well at the moment on 11 points, so they've only dropped 3 points over the two rides. It's not going to be easy, but can Rob Wilson and Ian Well stay with John Halsey and Jason Glennie? So they might pick up on the dirt from one of the previous dug channels. But nobody really has made a good start from the inside so far tonight. Well, I'd also see coming to the line, I'd missed in the points tally that number 2, Steve Smith, goes in this one as well. So this one's really going to sort the points out. And remember that we've seen some great starts from the outside gates. They stay wide going into the bend, and Gary Parmenter gets away very well indeed. Well, it all closes up and exactly the same things happen. It's those two outside gates have got himself to the front and the bunch comes together in the middle of that first bend, and they sort themselves out going down that back straight. As Gary Parmenter has got himself to the front as they go around that second turn. Colin Blackbourn is on the inside of him. Gary Jackson trying to go around the outside, but it's still Gary Parmenter with Colin Blackbourn on the inside of him. Steve Smith now trying to get on the action as Gary Jackson tries to get through as well. Gary Jackson has got through. Problems for Gary Parmenter. That was a tremendous start for Gary, but he's hit problems and pulls off into the centre green. Colin Blackbourn and Paul Whitelam Jr. have got the lead, but only just from Gary Jackson and Carl Pugh. Steve Smith and Carl Squirrel watching what's going on in front of them as Gary Jackson tries to go wide. Colin Blackbourn tries to respond, but he's lost the drive coming out of that top bend. Gary Jackson took advantage. He got the wheels in line a lot quicker and he drove down that back straight. Oh, let's just see what happens as they come round past me. Colin Blackbourn got out of it. Steve Smith is under pressure from Rob Wilson. And Rob Wilson has got a lot to do because he's got 3 riders battling it out in front of him. He's going to try though. He goes round the outside and Rob Wilson is now moving. Rob Wilson goes right the way around the outside and into second place as he goes into this last bend. It will be the checkered flag this time as they come towards us. And he's only got Gary Jackson in front of him, and that's how it's going to stay. Gary Jackson gets the win. Rob Wilson does make up places and get himself into second. He had to work for that one. And indeed a tremendous result for outfit number 23. A tough fight, but he got maximum points. Gary Jackson and Carl Pugh, outfit number 23, take the win. In second place, number 24, Rob Wilson and Ian Whale, so they keep the pressure on. In third place, number 25, Colin Blackbourn and Paul Whitelam Jr. In fourth place, number 2, Steve Smith and Carl Squirrel. In fifth place, number 184, John Hiscock and Gareth Parmenter. The winning time was 136.14, 55.83 they averaged. Tremendous scrap, and indeed that brings us to an interval. So if you need to have a wander, pay a visit, then we'll be back with you in about 15 minutes time when we'll be moving into the fourth legs, and then finally those big finals.